I don't remember my first video game, and I don't remember who introduced me to them. But what I do remember is falling in love. I fell in love with the action, the heroes, but most of all, I fell in love with the story. The Legends of Dragoon took me to a world of magic and adventure, while Mortal Kombat quenched my primal thirst for violence. And of course, The Sims taught me important life lessons like waking up for work and keeping a clean house so your friends always want to come over. My love for video games remains to this day, as I'm sure it does for you also. But there are days I yearn for classics like Mario or Zelda. But then I sit back and I play games like Fallout 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, or The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And I sit in awe as I think of where games were 20 years ago. Now, where will games be 20 years in the future? So for me, the future of gaming starts now. And wherever it goes from here, I will be a part of that future. But I know that creating my perfect game, my perfect world, isn't going to be the same for everybody else. I need to create a game that everybody loves. So what did I do to figure this out? Well, I went out and asked. What is your favorite video game?
Battlefield 4.
Call of Duty series. I can't pinpoint it, but all the Call of Duties.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Your game probably would be Fallout
2K.
So, why do you game?
It's just fun, honestly. I just really like the type that you game. It's really cool. Competition, honestly.
My brothers got me into it, and that's how we spent most of our free time.
Okay.
My brother likes to beat me at games.
To me, it's more like a personal hobby, you know, something to look forward to after work when you get home from the gym, provided everything else is complete around the house.
If you made a video game, what would you want your game to be titled?
And majesticness. Majestic fighting.
Majestic fighting.
Shoot 'em up, it would have to be a shooting game. So shoot 'em
Okay.
up.
Do you prefer to play online or offline when gaming?
Online.
I'm gonna say online. You gotta pay to play. It's the best way to go. Computer gets old after a while.
Always online.
Online. Playing against other people.
Do you ever troll? Do you have a video game crush?
Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Princess Peach from the Mario Party series. I kind of grew up on it, so she was there when no one else wasn't. Okay.
Yes.
Who is it?
I forgot her name. It's Japanese though, but it's just anime, which is completely different.
So pretty much all anime girls.
Yeah, all anime. girls.
Okay.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Okay.
Do games tell a story? Are you able to relate?
You could put yourself in that position easier. That's what makes you get into it.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's just the story of what they're going through. It's almost like life kind of thing.
Yes, because we like fighting. I get into it because I think it's pretty intense, but I mean, I don't see myself fighting any of those people I love to live.
Definitely they do. They all have some kind of story coming from their own background, whether it be a zombie shoot 'em up game or a one-person shooter game or a fantasy rescue kind of game. So I think they do. Yes, it does. Of course, it has to, you know, hook, line, sink, and reel you in. If you're doing something that, you know, is just weird, bogus, irrelevant, you know, it's not gonna draw me in. I can't speak for everybody else, but it has to be very, very spot on for me.
And those are the same reasons that I fell in love with gaming. Because they let me do something that I couldn't do in day-to-day life. They let me escape, and they took me to another world. And that's what everybody wants, and that's what I think games are evolving towards. We want to be able to live in a world that's real, somewhere that we can touch and feel and fall in love, almost as if it was our own. And I want to help that. I want to be there in the future to help games evolve. I want you to help me be the best game designer that I can be. Because with my knowledge of game engines like Unity and Unreal, the way that I can use graphic softwares like Photoshop, Maya, Mudbox, I'd be a valuable asset. But I think the thing that sets me apart is I don't want to just make a game for me. I want to make a game that everybody remembers, a game that everybody falls in love with, the same way that we fell in love with games when we first played. So together, let's be the future of gaming. That way, 20 years from now, the games that we make will be the history and the future of games to come.